You ever see a huge number and your brain just kind of fizzles out? Yeah, it happens to all of us. Well, today, we're going to crack that code. I'm going to give you the one simple secret to read any number, no matter how ridiculously long it is. So, let's just dive right in. Okay, take a look at this thing. It's a beast, right? Honestly, it looks less like a number and more like a launch code for a spaceship or something. It's just this long, intimidating string of digits.
And hey, if you're looking at that and your first thought is just, that's a really big number, trust me, you are definitely not alone. But what if I told you there's a key? A super simple key to unlock this whole thing. One so simple you'll wonder why it ever seemed complicated at all.
So, what is this magic key? Well, it all comes down to one powerful, simple idea: the secret of threes.
The very first step is to change how we even look at the number. You have to stop seeing it as this giant, terrifying wall of digits. Instead, we're going to train our brains to see, well, small, easy, bite-sized pieces.
And here's the secret sauce. It's literally just 2 steps. This is the only rule you need to burn into your brain. First, you always start from the right. And second, you just chop it up into groups of 3. That's it. That is the entire foundation. And here's why this is so cool. The basic building block. It's a skill you already have down cold. I mean, you know how to read a number like 123, right? Well, that's all this is. Every single group of 3 is just a number between 1 and 999. That's the pattern that's just going to repeat itself. All right, so we've got the basic move down. Now, let's start leveling up. We're going to climb the ladder, but you'll see it's just using that same simple pattern over and over again. So, once we get past that first group of 3 on the right, we hit our first new family name, 1000. Check this out, 195,990. You just read the first part like normal, 195, and then you say its family name, 1000. Then you read the next part, 990. See? Super simple.
Are you seeing it yet? It's the exact same pattern, just on repeat. You read the little 3-digit number, then you say the family name. That's the entire game right there.
So let's go up another level. We meet the next family, the millions. But guess what? The rule doesn't change one bit. We read the first bit, 8, and give it its family name, million. Then the next chunk, 976,000, and we finish it off with 543. It's the same thing.
So it turns out reading a massive number isn't some crazy, complex new skill. Nope, it's just doing something you already know how to do, reading a simple 3-digit number over and over and over again. You just slap a new label on it each time.
You know, a great way to think about it is like this. The pattern of 3s is your map, and the family names, 1,000, million, billion, they're like the street signs on that map. They just tell you where you are so you don't get lost. Okay, this is it, the moment of truth. We've got the rules, we've practiced. Now it's time to go back to that monster number from the beginning and finally conquer it. And here it is, the final boss. But it doesn't look quite so scary anymore, does it? That's because now we have the map. We know the secret code. So let's do this. Let's break it down together.
Okay, so reading from left to right, our very first chunk is 89. Now, because we mapped everything out from the right side, we know this one is in the trillion spot. So we kick things off with 89 trillion.
Moving on to the next chunk, we've got 767, and its family name, billion. So we just add 767 billion. Next up, 444. You know the drill by now. That one belongs to the million family. So we say 444 million. You feel that rhythm we're building? We're in the home stretch now. The next group is 333 and its family is 1,000. So we just keep going, 333,000. And finally, we land on the very last group, our home base, 345. Now remember, this one doesn't get a family name. It's just 345. So let's put the whole thing together nice and smooth. 89 trillion, 767 billion, 444 million, 333,345. Boom. And just like that, the code is cracked. The monster is gone. Turns out it wasn't a monster at all, was it? It was just a bunch of little numbers standing on each other's shoulders inside a really long trench coat. Okay, let's recap the key rules real quick. Number 1, always start from the right and group in 3s. Number 2, read each little group just like a normal number. Number 3, say the family name, 1,000, million, you get it. And finally, remember the very last group on the right? It doesn't get a family name. And that's really all there is to it.
You now have the key. You can look at a government budget, the distance to a faraway star, a company's earnings, and it won't be scary anymore. Numbers are just stories, told with digits. So now that you can read them, the only question is, what story are you going to uncover next?